Episode 69, baby.
69.
Come on.
Pods.
Come on. Come on.
Supposed to laugh?
The
Yeah,
pods.
this guy, man. You got anybody for... We didn't do that last week. You got anybody for
Man,
69?
you've been just ignoring me for the past
No,
3
bro,
weeks.
my
man.
bad, bro.
It's all
Listen,
good,
You
bro.
haven't been doing that.
There's-
Yeah, he hasn't been mentioning it, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Sometimes I get too into it. I start talking too much.
That's really nothing. You can ignore this one this week as well. So it really isn't anything special.
You don't got anybody?
I mean, I do.
Who is it?
Tim Krumery.
Rock and roll it, baby.
Yes,
Rock
sir.
and roll it. Don't go anywhere. Keep on watching. We got some good stuff coming up, man.
Very interesting. You want to know why? Because no player has worn 69 through the NBA. No,
That's
no player
crazy.
at all.
Are you allowed to?
Or the NHL.
You might not be able.
Yes.
You might not be allowed to.
Yes.
Wow. Well,
Me.
let me tell you something, boys. I think we had a very, very, very interesting week of football, man. A very, very interesting, what was this, the divisional round that just passed by? A lot of narratives, a lot of stories, a lot of this and that talk. Oh, let's rip off the Band-Aid. We're going to talk about Josh Allen. We're going to talk about Josh Allen. We're going to talk about Caleb Williams. We're going to talk about the next couple rounds. I'm excited for this episode, bro.
Me too.
I'm very excited.
I've been looking forward to it.
Me too.
I think we're going to have some veins popping out here today. I think we're going to get there's going to be some yelling in this episode today. I feel we haven't done it in a couple episodes.
Really?
I don't know. I might just stir some
I
shit
think
up.
we're gonna agree on most things.
I think
We
we're just,
haven't done that in like a lot of episodes.
I think we're gonna agree on most things, man.
no, let's bring up me and Hetty only argue about what'll get us yelling.
Derek White,
Derek
Brock
White,
Purdy, Cam Thomas. That's it.
Donovan Mitchell,
We
Devin
were
Booker.
really yelling. We just disagreed.
D Book,
Devin Booker.
I don't think we yelled on that one. We just disagreed.
Almost was yellow.
AR. No, I think we're
AR, no.
DeMarcus Cousins.
no.
That was the Cam Thomas one.
That was the
It was
Cam
Cam Thomas, Derek White, Brock Purdy. Those were the three things. Yeah.
Brock Purdy for what?
By the way, Derek White and Joey Caruso. Both like, okay. Today, like, okay.
Yeah, listen, man.
No, I'm saying, like, who are they?
Yeah.
Like, they're just irrelevant. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
no, I feel you.
It's the regular season. Wait till playoffs.
Yeah.
Still. Okay.
Joey Caruso wait for the playoffs. At
I
least.
mean, sure, maybe.
We're not here to talk about Derek White. We're not here to talk about Joey Alex Caruso. That's what we call him on this podcast. We're not here to talk about anything but football, bro. And I'm fired up. Josh Allen choked last week, and we're going to talk about why nobody's talking about it or why did it happen. And we're going to talk about one of the next greats in the NFL. And let me get this guy's vein to pop. Mr. Caleb Williams, welcome to the party. Introduce yourself, and we're going to get right into it.
We got Ric Flair in the studio.
Did we just have a crazy week of football?
Did we?
We did, bro. No, I'm serious, man. Like it was great. Like I watched football all fucking weekend, bro. Like I think I was in front of my TV from Saturday at 4:00 till legitimately Sunday night. I didn't move. There's an ass imprint in my couch seat. I believe all of us are.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we had Stroud versus Drake May. Stroud sucks. We don't really got nothing to talk about there. We have,
Both of them sucked.
yeah, let's just be real. But Drake May, credit to him.
Made a play.
What do we have? We had, what was the other NFC game? Seahawks and Niners.
Snooze fest.
Snooze fest. They didn't even need Sam. It didn't matter if he didn't throw the ball from 3 weeks ago. He's still in there, and the defense did what they had to do.
And Brock played like Brock.
Leave Brock alone for at least another week, and
No.
then I'll be with you.
No.
Brock played.
I'm not blaming Brock on that. But anyways, I think the two biggest games of the weekend was Denver and Buffalo, and it was the Bears and it was the Rams. And it's not even particular about the games. It's about two players. But I think this weekend was dominated by one guy, and that was Mr. Josh Allen. I'm here to ask one question, and I think we're going to spend a lot of time talking about this. Did the media give Josh Allen a pass? And if they did, why? Actually, I want to hear a yes or no answer from both of you guys real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. They did.
I'm in the middle.
I'm yes and I'm no.
So in the middle.
I'm in the middle. I believe it started off yes and it ended up no. Did he get a pass and why?
That's heady.
I mean, he got a pass because he choked. Like, Josh Allen choked. And I believe he did a lot of PR and a lot of damage control by crying after the game.
You think that sympathy?
I believe it was a lot of damage control after he did that because he choked. I think Josh Allen is one of the greatest quarterbacks that's ever lived, and he earned every nickname he has and every title he has. He's earned, and I love Josh Allen to death. He choked, and unfortunately for Josh, he's gotten a little bit of now. Well, it was just Pat. Like, he just has to get past Pat, and if it wasn't for Pat, they'd be the dynasty in the AFC. That fell on its face last week. That fell on its face.
A lot of benefit of the doubts kind of went out the table.
They went out of the way.
A lot of, you know what also kind of like, I feel like should be thrown out the window too? Because you guys know I'm a big believer of benefit of the doubt when it comes to sports. Like, I believe some guys believe the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not going to be a guy that like shit on Josh Allen and just leave it there. But I also believe the benefit of the doubt is if he was in Patty's place that we would be talking about the same run. Because I used to hear that a lot. Whether it's true or it's not, if we're going to go based off of benefit of the doubt, I can't give him that benefit of the doubt anymore.
Listen, Patrick Mahomes is unfucking real. Patrick Mahomes is unbelievable. Okay? I will say that. But I will say also, Josh, like the last few playoff games he's lost, it hasn't looked pretty.
Why do you think he got a pass, though? Why?
I'm going to keep my mouth shut on why I think he got a pass.
No, I mean, like,
I think he got a pass because it was emotional and listen, some guys, they just have armor. They have plot armor, right? There's like if you ever watch the show on Netflix or like a movie, and you know that no matter what happens, like that character can't die. That plot armor. They're not going to die because if they die, the story's done. The story's over and everybody's turning off their TV, right? And I believe Josh Allen has plot armor in sports. I believe he's the golden boy in Buffalo. And I believe they love that guy more than they love their children. And I believe he's a media darling in a lot of the same ways that Stephen Curry was. And I believe that their faults and their downfalls aren't illuminated as much as other guys are. Like, for example, I saw Patrick Mahomes get shitted on this year for his regular season performance more than I saw Josh Allen get shitted on for a divisional round performance. Would you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is fucking insane.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is insane. And it makes you question, like, why is that? I can't explain it other than the fact that he's a media darling. They love him in the media. I mean,
what do you think? You're yes and no.
I'm in and out. That helped.
The crying?
The crying helped miraculously.
I think we all felt bad for him, though, right? Listen, I think we all felt bad for him.
Because,
but I will say this, though, before, I don't think that was purpose, though.
No,
I think he was genuinely
upset.
like,
no, he was genuinely crying.
I think he was genuinely fucked up.
He was genuinely fucked up, but it was still damage control.
Oh, yeah.
Accidental damage
Yeah,
control.
it was
so much damage control because I felt like
shit.
No. Before the press conference, I was like, oh wow, this guy choked.
Yeah.
This guy got his ass handed to him. And then after, I'm like, oh damn.
Oh, fuck.
I feel bad for him, bro. Damn, bro. Like,
How long did that last for?
Diane Dawkins, legit, 20 minutes.
That's
after I stopped seeing it on Instagram, then I stopped.
I was like, man, you went back to man, this guy choked.
Yeah, he choked. No. He choked. He choked bad.
Yeah.
But that helped. Like I said.
So now why no, though?
Bro, I'm in and out. I don't know. I'm in and out. Like, I don't know.
I'll tell you where I'm at with it, bro.
I don't know.
Did he choke? Yes. He was trying to do way too much, and it was evident. I was even telling Kim, you know what's so funny about that game? Is it wasn't even the interceptions that like showed me that he wasn't Josh Allen that game. Like, let's just be real. Like, some things you just can't control. The Brandon Cooks one, it was a toss-up, whether it was a catch or it wasn't. It was a pick. Nick Benito coming and smashing him from his blind side, that can happen to the best of them. That fumble before the half, that just can't happen.
Yes.
That just can't happen. You just got to be smarter than that. But I thought the chokingness wasn't even showing up in the picks. it was the throws, like the missed opportunities. Like there's just two that stick in my head, and I bet you there's like a million of them in that game. Like if you really look back at it, it was the throw to Knox that could have ended the game because he clearly missed a wide open guy,
Touchdown.
Or at least put him on the one.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
you know what I mean. And then there's another one that I don't think a lot of people talk about. We were arguing over the group chat. We weren't arguing, but when he threw the ball at Shakir's legs,
Yes.
when there's clear blocks in front of Shakir, like who knows what happens if he catches that ball and he goes.
And Shakir was making plays out of that.
Yeah,
play
Shakir,
for two
he
rounds
was
of the playoffs.
on one that game, so you give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, yeah, he's gonna go and score that touchdown.
Well, he's been making plays out of that exact play for 2 weeks now in a row. He's making plays off of it.
I believe that he choked. I believe that the tears from Josh Allen, the media gave him a pass. I believe like a week removed, though, I'm starting to see the talk of like, damn, Josh Allen choked. But I also think the Buffalo Bills are doing a great fucking job hiding Josh Allen from this because what they do a week later,
Fired McDermott.
they fired McDermott. Whether it was a good decision or not, I don't think any of us really
It
care.
wasn't even a week later. It was like 2 days later.
Yeah,
too.
They put the blame on somebody.
They
decided
basically
to put the blame on somebody.
put the blame on somebody else. I'll say this, though. I believe another reason why he's getting a pass and why maybe some of us can give him a pass is because I believe this is the first game that you can point to and be like, oh, so Josh just completely coughed up the ball to the other team. And he is if you had to put a blame meter on why he lost that game on hit percentage, you could say it was like 90% of the reason why they lost the game because Josh Allen wasn't him. And I think if you go back to some of his losses, like, I don't know if you can really do that. So, like, it was just so clear and evident that that last game was because of him and all the rest of his playoff wins. It was always something else. It was always, oh, he gave the ball back to Patty Mahomes, and Patty Mahomes did what he does in 13 seconds. It was, oh, Patty Mahomes made a clutch play in the last drive and beat Buffalo Bills, right? It was, oh, Joe Burrow beat Patty Mahomes. Well, he can't beat Josh Allen. So I think he got bailed on a lot of those. And I think that this last game was just like, no, it was Josh.
It was all Josh.
It was all Josh.
Yeah.
It was all him.
He was making some stupid plays, bro. Stupid plays.
It was
Not
all
Josh
him.
Allen plays.
It was all him.
You know, one thing I hate about when a guy does this, I will say, is like, shit starts coming out of the woodwork.
What do you mean?
Shit just starts getting pulled out. Negative stuff about the guy starts getting pulled out because people like to kick people when they're down, unfortunately. That's just how people are. Like, one of the things I saw recently was, so in the last two against the Chiefs, he had a chance to win the game. At that.
Yeah, and
he had the
didn't
ball
do it.
at that. He didn't drive him down. You couldn't get him there. And now, officially, Josh Allen in 7 overtime games in his career is 0-7. He hasn't won a single overtime game. Do you guys believe that's something or nothing? And the reason why I asked that is, do you guys believe that when there is a media darling, they cover a lot of stuff for him?
I believe it's something, but I also believe the reason why it gets covered up is because it doesn't. I believe that as
Three of them were in the playoffs. Just so you're aware.
no, I believe that something that happens in the playoffs that either makes you or breaks you, and I believe this happens with Lamar, and this is why I believe there's a big way that we look differently at it. But I think even Lamar's kind of perception on him, I believe that's kind of changed too. I don't really see a lot of people call him a choke, but I believe that if a lot of these overtime losses in the playoffs, particularly, I'm not going to talk about the regular season. I really don't give a fuck about the regular season. But in the playoffs, I believe if a lot of these overtimes or a lot of these games ended on a Josh Allen pick or ended with a Josh Allen lost fumble, it would be a lot different of a conversation because that's a lasting memory. Oh, Josh Allen threw a pick to end the game. He's a choke. But when Josh Allen turned,
Did they end that way in those overtimes in the playoffs?
No, I don't think so. I believe
last. Well, I don't know.
One of them was weird. One of them was the Chiefs where they had to change the rule.
Because of him.
One of them was weird. But the other
So the first year, Josh Allen went down and they scored, and McDermott's defense gave up a field goal in 13 seconds. So we'll give him a pass on that one. Last year, though,
that wasn't overtime. That was a regular time.
That was reason. Oh, I'm not talking about.
But they won in overtime. The Chiefs won in overtime that one.
Yeah,
but the Bills never touched the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's when they changed the rule.
Oh, I don't know about the overtimes, but my whole point is that people keep lasting memories if it's off a turnover, a pick, or an interception. I bet you a lot of these games and overtimes that he's lost in the playoffs is probably about a turnover on downs And that doesn't last in anybody's head. Like when they lost against the Chiefs last year, Josh had a chance, I think, on 4th and 1. They did the tush push twice in a row, and the Chiefs stopped it twice, and Patty went down there. Nobody was crucifying Josh Allen because he didn't get it on 4th and 1. But if he would have fumbled it on 4th and 1 and the Chiefs pick it up, what would have people been talking about?
Yeah.
He coughed it up. So I think that's also
there's a start, but there's a very huge difference in how he plays in his losses versus how he plays in his wins.
Absolutely.
But that last game ended basically with a pick.
Oh yeah, no, but that's why I believe now there's a lot more people that whoever was defending Josh Allen are coming out and being like, well, yeah, well, we were blaming the defense before, and we were saying that, hey, you're just losing Patty, but like this one was just clearly on you.
I can't not blame Josh Allen for that game.
I mean, guys, like, again, this is one of the best quarterbacks that's ever lived. He walked in with one of the best offensive lines in the league.
One of the best defenses.
And one of the best pass defenses in the league, and the best running back in the league this year. This is what he walked into that game with.
You know what's crazy, though?
So, like, the excuses of, like, I don't have enough, I agree. His weapons is nowhere near enough, and the Bills shit the bed on that side of things. But, like, no, you had enough to beat Denver.
Yes.
You had enough to beat Denver.
I believe two things can be true. I believe that that team didn't have enough to win a Super Bowl. Like, in a general year, do I think that the Buffalo Bills were a good enough team to win the Super Bowl? Yes, but I believe that 90% of the sentiment of why we thought the Bills were good enough is because of Josh Allen, right? Like outside of Lamar Jackson and outside of Patrick Mahomes and the Buffalo Bills, we don't think that team has a chance, right or wrong so far.
Right.
Yes.
But that all got thrown out the fucking window because he went out there and he had that performance. So all of it, nobody's talking about the Buffalo Bills didn't have enough. It was Josh Allen didn't have enough.
Yeah.
Or Josh Allen wasn't enough.
But you made a really good point. People either go way too far to the left or way too far to the right. This is just me. I believe that if you gave me a list of quarterbacks that I was going to take in a playoff run, it goes Patty, and I'm still taking Josh second. I won't kind of do it
over Joe Burrow.
Sure, but bro, I've seen one
Run.
I've seen one run. I've seen Josh Allen go to what? Is this 2 AFC championships now?
I believe it's 3.
3 AFC championships? I think that's a little disrespectful on my part to be able to do that over Burrow. In a run, because like we could say this though, bro. Before that game, I think what was the stat? He went like 600 plays or
without a pick?
without like a turnover.
In the playoffs, yeah.
Like he went like a while without
It was without picks. Throws without picks.
That doesn't mean that doesn't mean anything.
like
You could be turning over the ball.
that to me that matters, and to me after Patty, I will take him in a playoff run, and I still will. Like if I don't know who the team is and I don't know what it is, because like why wouldn't I? Like just real talk, why
Because
wouldn't
of
I?
that performance.
But why has he earned that right? I ask you this: why has he earned that right over Lamar Jackson?
Because he's been to multiple AFC championships.
Because
Yeah, but the routes have been different.
What do you mean?
Like the Bills, the routes have been different. So like he's been in the playoffs the last 5 years. Lamar's only played 2 playoff runs in the last 5 years. That's all we saw him in. One of them was an AFC championship game, and he lost to the same guy Josh loses to.
Right.
But
As the other teams he played, he put up 30 on them, and he had all-time great games. He had 4 touchdowns and 300 yards of offense and all this and that against the Steelers.
because this
and against the
historically,
Texans.
Hattie,
Oh,
I
brother,
mean,
that's just him. I'm not taking.
You know what I mean?
I'm not
Like,
taking Josh
that's the
over
thing.
Lamar.
That's the problem. Is if he would have came and won that Denver game, and at least got to the Super Bowl.
you're still taking
All
Lamar
I'm
in the game
asking-
though.
Like no, but it remains a question for me. Where he could have ended that question. He could have ended it. He could have said like, "No, I won a Super Bowl. Like that question is done now, or at least I got to a Super Bowl. It's done now." You ask me, maybe it's my bias. Yeah, I think Lamar Jackson wins that game
Me too.
against Denver.
Me
I
too.
truly believe that.
Me
But
too.
again, I could be wrong. I've seen him not do that in playoff runs. Granted, it was 6 years ago, but I mean,
The issue with Lamar Jackson is that there's 2 things with Lamar. His start in the playoffs was so fucking horrible that's all people remember. So now, even though he's played very well recent, I believe people are starting to
horrible to his standards, not horrible as a quarterback.
no,
Horrible to an MVP. Horrible.
yes,
It was bad compared to MVP standards.
yes, because
Yeah.
like when you're here's my thing, bro, and this is how I
That
am.
was you understand that was a second and a third year player in the league though.
Here's my
when we
thing, though,
talk about
Hetty,
that.
and this is just me. When somebody's an All-Pro and he's winning MVPs, you got to put that guy ahead, a higher standard.
You do.
You know what I mean? So like, but that's what I'm trying to say is to his standards of court with the amount of turnovers he's had in games. I think he's got like some of the most double double turnovers in one game of like any quarterback's been.
Josh Allen?
No, Lamar. I would still. He's still on my top 5 list in a playoff game. In a whatchamacallit. He's probably.
As he should, though.
He's
I
probably
just don't see how Josh has earned that already over.
Because his stats are a lot better, though,
always the benefit of the doubt was.
His stats has been a lot better though.
Not in losses.
I mean, but we got to just take everything.
Not in losses, bro.
But Hetty, in everything though.
And if we look at Josh's last 2 playoff runs and Lamar's last 2 playoff runs, I bet you Josh has more turnovers than Lamar does.
I bet, but
bet you he
I
does.
feel like it would be
And I
unfair.
bet you the
to,
performances haven't been they've been the same.
But Hetty, it would be
won't let you.
unfair to take away from what Josh has done earlier though. As a whole,
But that was only because Lamar was hurt.
But Hetty,
That wasn't because he wasn't like
as a
hurt,
whole
was
though,
hurt.
Hetty, Josh Allen before that game had. Well, now my doubt is there after that game.
But
though.
that's all I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like now I'm not saying I'm taking Lamar.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is he could have shut the door on it.
I'll
and
tell
he
you
didn't,
why. Just simply
unfortunately.
from me, why would I still take Josh in a playoff run over
I'm not saying
Lamar?
you're wrong or disagreeing.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just saying like it's not a foregone conclusion anymore. Like
Mine
it
is
should have been.
Mine isn't narrative based. Mine is just simply based off just holistically in his career. He just has done much better than Lamar in his whole career. I don't think it's fair to
He's
Lamar.
been more available.
He's been more available, but even when they have been in the playoffs, so his stats has been way better.
No, the last 2 years they're pretty similar. Lamar's only played 2 years of playoffs in the last 5 years, bro. I don't think. See, that's like the way you're looking at me right now is like you're shocked. Like I was shocked too when I found that out. Like when people talk about Lamar, I want to make this very clear. When people talk about Lamar choking in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Since 2021, he's played 2 playoff runs. He's had 2 playoff runs, right?
What do you mean
So-
since 2021?
Since 2021 till now, Lamar Jackson has played in 2 playoffs in the last 5 years. He's played.
How about like from his beginning of his career?
So Lamar Jackson got drafted 2018,
Okay.
right? So when we talk about his playoff failures, we're talking about a second and a third year quarterback.
Yeah.
We're talking about Caleb Williams now. Imagine Caleb Williams right now would have thrown 3 picks or 2 picks against the Rams and a fumble. Would anybody be talking about it the next day? Would people be like, "Oh, Caleb is a choke,"
If he was an
or
MVP,
would they say, "Oh, he still has time to grow"?
he still has time to grow.
Right.
But if he
But
won
Lamar
MVP,
won an MVP,
yes.
so now we're penalizing a guy because he was better.
Yeah.
And that's the weird part of it. It's like we're penalizing a guy because he's better, but we're giving another guy a pass because he wasn't as good, which is weird. It's just a weird thing. Bro.
we hold him to a higher standard.
But he earned that standard, though. Like it wasn't like, oh, we hold him a higher standard because like you should do better. It's
Where do you
because
feel on
he won
that?
an MVP.
I don't think any of you are wrong. It's either or.
Yeah, I don't think Josh is like if you give me a playoff run, yeah, I still might go Josh. But all I'm trying to say is we appreciate our big guys, bro, but also like you're saying, we have to hold them to a standard.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna come now and say it's still Josh 1,000%. He's stamped. No, because you could have ended that door. I was ready to say, you guys know this. I've said this multiple times. I was ready to call him the best quarterback in the NFL, bro. If he had won the Super Bowl,
Absolutely.
I was ready to walk in next summer and say,
Yes.
guys, Josh Allen is the standard.
Absolutely.
He is the standard in the NFL.
I would have done the
because
same thing.
I, to this day, believe that he's played on worse teams than Patrick Mahomes. And if he had gone and won a Super Bowl this year, I would have walked in and said, hey, man, like maybe Pat's teams have just been better.
Yeah.
Because he's playing against their defenses. He's not playing against Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
He's playing against their defenses.
Unfortunately, nobody looks at it like that.
I know, but that's what I would have walked
Yeah.
in saying. But he didn't give me that opportunity now. Yeah. So now he's, again, up in the air still for 2 or 3. The one thing I could summarize this with is Patrick Mahomes is unfucking believable. He's unfucking real, bro.
You know what I also came
He's
away from this
unfucking
playoffs,
real.
though, bro? Just, I'm going to be very honest with you. And this might, I don't even know if I truly believe this, but like part of me does. And it sounds kind of stupid. Playoff wins are a little bit overrated, bro. A little bit. I believe that.
Why?
I believe if you're going to use playoff wins
As a stat?
as a stat against somebody else, you better have some context.
Like how? Who does that, though?
For example, like CJ Stroud. And I'm not trying to pick on him, but it was like he was the reason why I was thinking about it.
You
Right?
saw probably a lot. CJ has more wins than Dak.
I'm not even talking about particularly about Dak. But
Lamar.
does
I'm just saying, like, that's
does
Probably has
anybody,
more than Lamar as well.
he
Same
does.
thing.
Yeah.
Does
3
anybody here believe that they would take CJ Stroud over Lamar Jackson in a playoff game?
No.
Would you?
No.
For like even 3 seconds?
No.
Okay. But like that's a conversation that people have. Like when people will be like, I want to keep CJ Stroud at a certain standard, and people will like, oh, well, but why though? Well, he has a couple playoff wins. I don't believe every playoff win should be
same.
weighed equally. Like Sam Darnold has a playoff win. He threw 17 passes in that game, and before he even stepped on the field, he had a touchdown on the board.
His team won the game.
You get what I mean?
Before he even took the field, yeah.
Like, there was no doubt in America that the Seahawks were going to win that game, and Vegas didn't think anything differently about it, and Sam Darnold didn't throw the football for fucking 7 days before the game.
Yeah.
But you know what will happen, though? Like, if we come next year and I say, who would I rather have, Dak Prescott or Sam Darnold? And if I say Dak, I bet you, and especially if Sam gets to the Super Bowl, and I love Sam, you guys know that. I'm not trying to pick on Sam. I'm just using an example. People will be like, well, Sam already has more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
People are just stupid.
Not everything is weighed equally, bro. Like, Stroud could have went against the Patriots, and instead of having the 4 turnovers, or how many turnovers did he have in that game? 4 or 5?
5.
He had 5. I'm willing to put my house that if he would only have turned the ball over 2.5 times, they would have won that game against the Patriots. They were within the game up until the end, and he had 5 turnovers.
Yeah. Some of them were bad, too. Some of them were like, we're going to give it to you on our side of the field bad.
So if we're going to use playoff wins as like this big thing, which is it's important, you better have some context behind it, bro.
I think it depends on who we're talking about.
Yeah, but
I think it depends on who we're comparing.
like, don't try to put some motherfuckers inside of a conversation that don't belong in it just because they have these playoff wins, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's stupid, bro. I'm not even talking about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts balls in the motherfucking playoffs, bro.
Oh, I didn't. Jalen Hurts did not come to
Yeah,
my
like,
mind when you were.
like I'm just saying, like,
I didn't think you were talking
I don't
about
want
Jalen
you guys
Hurts,
to
to be
think I'm not
honest with you.
talking about Jalen.
I was going to talk about Jalen.
No.
Jalen's a stud in the
And
playoffs,
he's a
bro. He
baller,
plays
but I
in the
would
playoffs,
also
bro.
say like he has a little bit of that too because like
Yeah.
it's just a lot.
You can't put Jalen in there because he got a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You can't put him
but
in there.
And he puts up numbers in the playoffs.
puts up
And he's
numbers.
been
Puts
to
up
another
numbers,
Super Bowl as well.
Yeah.
You cannot do
Do you
that.
guys think
No,
Drake,
but a guy like Jalen Hurts is clearly better
Yeah.
than CJ Stroud. Bro.
do you,
Yes.
That's
yes.
clear, bro.
Do you guys think that Drake May's playing great in these playoffs?
No, I don't. He's been a turnover machine.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He's made some timely plays like that
Yes.
throw to booty,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
and he outplayed.
That play was more booty than
Yeah.
it was Drake May, but it was.
But it's like I think Drake had multiple turnovers, bad turnovers
4.
in
Yeah.
both those games,
Yeah.
bro.
He had 4 just like CJ. CJ, he had 1 less than CJ.
Oh,
that game.
like to me, it's just like,
When we say turnover, by the way, we mean turnover worthy. So
what do you mean?
clear that up. A fumble doesn't necessarily mean a turnover. Sometimes they pick it up, but
Yeah,
it's still
like
turnover
I'm
worthy
talking. I
play.
even talk about like lost turnovers,
Yeah.
like the picks and the fumbles and this and that. Like I don't look at Drake May as, and I'm not trying to pick on him, by the way. Please, like he deserves the credit where he's at. He's in an AFC Championship in his 2nd fucking year. He
No, but you were
deserves it.
right about their defense. Their defense is elite.
Yep, it is elite.
It's
But it's like
scary.
I don't view Drake May as this guy that it's like dragging
No,
this
he's
team
not.
there.
And you also don't expect that from a second year.
No,
guy
I don't.
either, you know?
But
Let's
it's
be
like
fair
I
about
don't
it.
want to go into next year. Let's just say they get bounced in the AFC Championship, and I don't want it to be like, oh, Drake May is 10 times better than.
He's better than Caleb because he has more playoff wins.
Like I don't want that to be the combo. Let's use.
So, what if he wins MVP? Which he is.
I'm particularly talking about the playoff metric when people throw that in your face.
Okay.
By the way, I love Drake May. I think Drake
No,
May
no,
is
no,
one of
no.
those guys,
I'm
bro.
genuinely
Well, I
asking.
do.
No,
I do.
okay.
And I don't think he has this much on offense where it has to be
doesn't.
like, yeah, you know what I mean? I just don't. That's just it's been an ick with me, bro. Because like Stroud, everybody talks about how many. So what did he have to do in these games though? We're talking about him playing with the New York Giants defense, and I swear to God, it was better than New York Giants defense, bro. It was better.
No, that defense is
Well, he
one of
beat
the
the
best ever.
Browns and he beat the Chargers.
So before that game last week that they played, in all of CJ Stroud's playoff wins, he has, if I saw the stat correctly, he had 5 touchdowns, and his defense has had 5 touchdowns in his playoff runs.
Now tell
So
me
his
something.
defense has scored just as much as he has. In
He has
playoff
3
runs.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In games, on just playoff
Yeah.
games in general, he has as many touchdowns as his defense has scored touchdowns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's just like to me, it's just like
Because his defense, by the way, has been elite for a minute now.
it's
This
always
is the best they've ever
since
been. But they've
since
been
what's his
elite,
name
bro.
since D'Amico Ryans
Yeah.
has been head coach. I got to give him a lot of credit. That defense is fucking stout.
Yeah.
So just to me, don't be throwing some of these motherfucking quarterbacks inside of a conversation that don't belong to be there because of
Yeah.
some playoff
But
ones.
can I say, but to put it into context, the defense is having the touchdowns. Is it them being super elite, or is the offenses that they're playing being
Some of both.
garbage?
Some of both.
Some of both.
But the Texans' defense was fucking unbelievable.
On
bro.
1,000%.
Like
But
for
it's some of both. Though.
like for example though, Josh Allen doesn't have the luxury of going into a game and in his head he's thinking, okay, I just got to make sure I don't turn the ball over and maybe we got to score about 14 points. Lamar Jackson can't go into a game in the playoffs thinking, all right, I just got to make sure I don't turn the ball over and I probably need to score like 17 and we'll win this game. That doesn't happen. It's very rare, bro. Like, the reason why some of these guys like Josh Allen and now like Lamar when we just watched, the reason why they do struggle in these games is because there's so much pressure on them
to create.
That if they don't score, they don't have this elite defense. And sometimes they've had, but for the most part, they don't have these elite defenses that are going to continue to hold the other team, bro. So sometimes they sometimes they do got to force that ball in there. Yeah. Sometimes they do got to try to dive for that extra ball. Sometimes they do got to try to do things that they shouldn't, and they turn the ball over, bro. Like, I truly believe that they don't have the luxury. Like, they don't have the luxury to stay out of the way.
There's more on their plate.
Yeah.
They have to drive the bus. They can't be driven
Yes,
anywhere.
Bro. Like Jalen Hurts too, though. Like, in his head, he's not thinking, all right, I got to put up 30 on the fucking board for us to win. No, he doesn't,
If
though.
he does, it's just a cherry on the top.
Then it's like, oh, we're going to for sure win. Yeah. But, like, that's a thing, though.
But there's some games where he has to.
Yeah, there's some games.
Can we take Jalen out of the CJ Stroud conversation?
Yes.
I also don't want to excuse bad playoff play from quarterbacks. I don't want to make it seem like it's normal. Yeah. But the playoff win, it's a little, just like the quarterback win stat, it's a little bit overrated. That's just me, though.
Yeah, it depends on who you have around you.
I
think it's important, like when you're comparing guys who are the same level of guys, I think it's a more fair conversation to say, like, this guy wins more in the playoffs. Because you understand, like, neither of them are playing with dynastic rosters and dynastic support. So it's like when one guy wins a bunch. Like, the only reason why we believe Patrick Mahomes is better than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson is because he wins more. Can we be real about it?
Yeah.
Is it because of his statistics? Because the last few years it hasn't been.
No.
Is it because of MVPs? I mean, sure, he has two, but, like, so does Lamar. Like, what is it that we think that he's better?
He's given us no doubt that in a playoff run he will ever fuck up.
He wins playoff games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. Which, again,
but that's fair, though, in that convo.
When it's guys that are the same level.
That's fair.
Because Lamar and Josh are the same talent level as Patrick Mahomes. They're not better than him, but they're the same talent level.
Yes.
That's why, bro, it's not the first four. It's, for me, it's tiers. It's tier 1, Patrick Mahomes. Tier 2, Lamar, Josh, and then everybody else.
I still believe Lamar and Josh are in that tier 1.
I don't think so.
I believe they're in that tier 1. I believe somebody could be better from that tier 1. I believe, like, there's a better person in that tier 1, and I believe that's Pat.
That's when playoff wins and Super Bowl appearances and Super Bowl wins and MVPs play into factor with that tier.
They do. They definitely do.
I understand that, but they don't have what Patty
like
has.
Patrick Mahomes has been able to walk into playoff games and score 14 points and win. He's had defenses that have been elite. Like last year when he made it to the Super Bowl, he had the best defense in the league, arguably, points-wise, like in the playoffs.
Right.
Like they were holding folks. He's had that. Bro, he's beat like Lamar Jackson in a playoff game where his defense held the Ravens to 10 points. Yeah. They held them to 10 points, bro. The best offense in the league. Like, he's had those types of defenses. Again, I believe Patrick Mahomes is better than those two, and he's unfucking believable, and he's unfucking real. But I also believe two things could be true. The Chiefs organization have done a better job than the Ravens and the Bills organization have. I can believe two things are true, bro. Like, I don't need to think one or the other.
And this isn't.
And a guy like Patrick Mahomes, you give him Andy Reid, bro. Like that's heaven, bro. Like that's.
I'm also gonna be saying this isn't glazing a patty. I also think I believe it's also a little unfair to continue to try to compare those guys to him.
Yeah.
Because he's had a run that only one other person has ever had, and that's Tom Brady.
Yeah. Like but you'd be surprised in 10 years, Hakeem.
No, I know.
You'd be surprised.
I know, but what I'm trying to say
if
is,
he stops winning and the other two each win two.
It's like, unfair. It's unfair to continue to throw that in their faces.
Yeah.
Because that only happens. I guess now it happens a lot with Tom and Pate, but there's not a lot of guys that are like already in GOAT discussions 7 years into a conversation. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of another GOAT, we're off the Josh.
Like, real quick before we move on. Like, if somebody... I believe Lamar and Josh are more talented than Pat. I believe it. If I just start going down a checklist of skills and talents, you're like, well, yeah, those two guys, bro. Like Josh. Josh is basically a 6'5" Patrick Mahomes. Like, if you think about it, he's a 6'5" Patrick Mahomes. And, like, Lamar is a much faster version, a lesser version, but a much faster version of Patrick Mahomes. Like they are very similar as far as skill and talent level. But when you need to drive in the playoffs, like you say, Patrick Mahomes leaves no doubt.
You also want to know what. You also want to know what
Patrick Mahomes, 3 of his Super Bowls came out game-winning drives.
But that's when it plays into effect.
You know what also saves Patrick
big deal.
Mahomes, guys? Though, if Patrick Mahomes never had like an MVP or any of the All Pros or some of the metrics, then it would be a conversation like, has he been getting carried by? Like, let's just say he's never had an MVP. Then it would be like, oh, bro, you don't have the stats to match up sometimes, though. You get what I mean?
But we've seen him throw 50 touchdowns in it.
You know what I mean? Like, that's where that also, but yeah, I get it. My next question to you guys. Mr. Caleb Williams. I want to talk about Caleb Williams, right?
Of course you do.
Come on. You don't want to talk about Caleb Williams?
I do.
Yeah, come on, man. I think that we saw a really, we watched a pretty.
Give him.
Come on, man. That boy is cold, bro. Cold.
The ice, man. That's a sick nickname.
Listen, bro, I thought that we were watching one of the next elites.
Yeah.
When I was watching him, I believe he, no matter you like him or you don't, he dropped all of our jaws at least a couple times in the last couple weeks, bro. And I don't care if you like him or if you don't, you did. And I think we all walked away thinking, damn, Caleb Williams is really fucking good.
Yes.
My question to you guys is, I'm not asking if he's in that crop. By crop, I keep it very simple. The Patty, Lamar, and Josh Allen crop. Do we believe he's one of them as far as like talent-wise, and can he get there? Because I believe there's some guys that just don't have it. Do we believe Caleb Williams is just one of them? Do we believe he's that next guy that we believe will be in that crop with those elite guys? Yes or no?
It's too early. It's too early. And I also don't want to do it to him. Because if we start holding him to the standard of Lamar, Josh, and Pat, that kid's fucked. The kid is actually fucked. Because now, like, year in, year out, if you're not competing for an MVP and a Super Bowl, you're a failure. And you're a bust. And I don't want to do that to Caleb Williams.
Well, I'm not asking what you want to do to him or you don't. I'm asking, do you? Yeah, I'm asking him. I'm asking you, do you view him?
He has the talent to be a top 3 quarterback in the NFL one day. Yes, absolutely. He has the talent to do it. Will he bring that talent together and bridge that gap? We shall see. But he definitely has the talent.
Well, what do you think he's going to do, though? Do you think he's going to do it?
I believe Lamar, Josh, and Pat are too young for him to be a top 3 quarterback in the league one day.
I'm not asking particularly to overcome them. I'm asking that if we're, you know how he just did a tier, he did a 1, Patty, and then 2, he put Josh and Lamar. Do you believe that Caleb Williams could be in that tier?
In the Josh Lamar tier?
Yes. Within the next 10 years, you don't see it?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh, good.
I don't think he's going to be as good as those guys are.
Oh, good.
Why?
I think he'll be elite. And I think he'll be, like, I don't even know if he'll be Joe Burrow, bro. You know what I mean? Like, is he going to surpass Justin Herbert? He probably already has. If that's what we're doing, like, sure. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know if he's still the best player in his draft class.
Oh, wow.
That's a real question, is it not? So say Drake May wins the MVP this year and goes and wins the Super Bowl.
Oh, we got.
How are we going to walk in the next day and
But
say,
wait
he's
a second, though, because I knew this was going to come up.
Right.
Just because we put Caleb in there doesn't mean that other people can't go in there.
Oh.
So how many people are going to go in this fucking tier?
Well,
bro?
listen, Suede has a tier system, and that's a fair tier system.
But he's right, though. It's a pyramid, kind of, right?
Yeah.
There could only be like 2 guys in the second tier.
Well, why?
It can't be 6 guys in
But
the
wait,
second
can
tier.
I ask
only
though?
2 guys.
But guys, can I ask something though?
Go ahead.
I think sometimes this is what happens though.
Yes.
I just to answer the question, I do believe it. I believe in the next 5 years we'll view him as one of those guys.
Okay.
That's just me. And the reason why is I believe that he does things that only those guys can do on a football field. But it doesn't mean that I don't think that guys
But
like.
Jaden has showed that.
But wait, you just stole the words. I don't believe that. No, I swear, wallah, he legitimately. It doesn't mean that I don't believe that Jaden can't do that, and it doesn't mean that I don't believe that Drake can do that. I just don't believe that Drake's as talented as those other guys, but he could be as efficient as them, and he could be more efficient than them, and that could put him in there.
The same way Tom wasn't as talented as
You know
Aaron
what I mean?
Rodgers.
So like, my thing is though is like, so just because I want to put him in there doesn't mean that I'm kicking anybody out and I'm saying that nobody else can't be in there. But what I just watched though, a guy in his second year making some of the fucking plays that we've only watched those guys make, bro. And to me, that leaves an imprint on me. And this has nothing to do about me wanting to be right about Caleb Williams or not. I promise you it doesn't, bro. I'm already right about him, bro. Let's just be real. He's really fucking good, right? No, I'm serious. I'm not.
Unless he stays this.
Yeah.
Unless he stays this guy, then.
But it was like, oh, is he a bust?
No, he's not a bust.
No, he's not a bust.
He wasn't a bust last year.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This isn't about me wanting to be right about him. I have supreme confidence in him.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I have supreme confidence in him.
He's a clutch player.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And listen, I get people are talking about, I'm worried about the inefficiency and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I believe a lot of that stuff comes with experience.
The easy throws are off.
I believe
Tough,
I believe that within that system, once he's more familiar with it and blah, 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 I believe some of that stuff will kind of get, and I could be wrong, but I just have supreme confidence in him. I'm going to tell you guys, I do believe in 5 years that we'll view him as one of those guys. It doesn't mean that I think he's going to be better than those guys. It doesn't mean that I have to kick somebody else and doesn't think it is, but I just do. Because there's something about him, bro. There's something about him. And if you watch the playoffs and you think otherwise, like, I don't know what to say, bro.
He's supremely talented. I've seen something more impressive coming from his draft class, is all I'm saying. I saw 2 things that are more impressive coming from his draft class, is all I'm trying to say, bro. Is that not fair to say?
That's fair. It's
like
fair.
from his draft class. Like fuck the 3.
Jaden.
Let's take Lamar, Josh, and Pat and throw them in a fucking river somewhere.
Yes.
Fuck them. Let them rock.
Yes.
In his draft class, there's like 2 other guys that have been more impressive already.
You think Bo's more expensive than him?
Huh?
You think Bo?
No. I think Drake May and Jaden Daniels have both done something more impressive than he has.
What Jaden
Last year's
did,
Jaden wins that game, bro.
Thank you. That's exactly
Last
what I'm
year's Jaden.
Jaden Daniels last year, what he did, I don't think Caleb will ever do.
Well, he can't anymore. He was a fucking rookie.
I
He
understand.
did that shit.
I understand. Yeah. Jaden took a team that wasn't supposed to win 2 games.
Yeah.
2 games.
Yeah.
Everybody, every sports guy,
Their
sports
line was
girl,
literally 2.5 wins.
we weren't going to win 2 games. Dan Quinn and Bobby Wagner. Hakeem? And Bobby fucking Wagner wasn't
great. It wasn't
No, guys,
What
I-
got a
their
shot? It
anchor
wasn't
on
great.
defense. Listen to
guys,
me.
I get it.
Was their anchor on defense. I don't think Caleb has what Jaden has. If you want to call somebody the Iceman, Jaden is the fucking Iceman. What Jaden did last
Why
year.
can't they both be Iceman?
They can't be
though,
Iceman,
No,
bro.
why?
I have
why-
2 ice.
The original fucking Iceman is actually Chuck Liddell.
No,
right now.
but,
If you want to
hey,
get
but,
the
bro,
fucking,
but why can't
George
they
Gervin.
both be them, though?
you know why?
No, seriously,
You
why
know
can't they both be them?
Look at me. You know why?
Because we just said it's a tier list, right?
It's very. You know why? He choked.
No, he
Caleb
didn't
choked.
No, he didn't.
Caleb
choke,
threw a pick.
bro. They're not even there. If he doesn't run fucking 30 yards back, it throws a ball on the dime.
That was the only play that you're saying he was making. That was the only play where it was like.
No, and
Drop
they're
my jaw.
only.
Did you believe he played well in that game? Or did you believe he made a crazy play? What do you believe? So I didn't think he played well.
He made a crazy play.
I believe he made a crazy play.
I believe that
he played okay.
I believe, and maybe this is just because I believe he played well enough.
No,
I do.
you
I-
can't-
Well, obviously he didn't play well enough. He
No,
lost
he
the
didn't
game.
Yeah,
play
I-
well.
He
I
lost
don't
a winnable game.
If he played well enough, then bro, he's a
all he has
mediocre
to do is not
quarterback.
take over that, not turn the ball over right there, and they probably
That's
win
it.
the game. They hit 3 and they win
If
the
he
game.
played well enough, he's a mediocre quarterback. If that's what you're saying.
That's true because that's how he grades guys.
Well enough is no.
I just don't want it to be because I knew this was going to happen. That's why I
Yes.
brought the topic.
Yes.
I believe he's already top 10.
But
I believe that.
Maybe.
fuck top 10. Who gives a fuck about top 10? Oh, you're better than Jared Goff. Congrats. Even if he is, I don't even.
That's if he is today,
yeah.
bro.
I'm just saying, like, oh, congrats. You're better than someone.
Gino.
else. Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like, who cares about that, bro? Like, I'm talking about is he one of them? You know what I mean?
Well, if you're asking that, the answer is right now, no.
No,
Obviously
he's
not.
not.
Right
He's
now.
not.
I see it though.
You see it, bro. I see it.
do.
I see it in Drake May. Is he one of them?
That's the problem with this Caleb discussion and conversation.
Yes.
Or it's possible.
Yes.
It's possible.
Yes.
That he's right,
Yeah.
and you're right, and that I'm right,
Yeah.
and this is one of the best draft classes that's ever existed.
Yeah.
That's also
That's
possible.
also-
we might walk
exactly.
away and say, "Whoa."
That's why.
But
What
that's
the
why.
fuck?
But here's the thing, though. But guys, that's why I think it's important to understand that because, like, I know we're trying to fit people into tiers and stuff like that, but we could just be watching that next crop that you never know could take over the Lamar Jackson, the Josh Allen.
Those 3 will take over.
You
the
just
league. I
don't
believe it.
You,
yeah.
like you just don't know. You don't know.
Well, we got one of each. Drake May's the new Josh. Jaden's the new Lamar. And Caleb's the new Pat. Play style. I'm just talking play style wise. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about.
I don't like that.
You weren't impressed by him.
I was impressed by that play.
But you weren't.
I agree
so
with you.
sorry.
I agree. The play was-
I was only impressed by that play, bro.
No. He makes some plays.
Impressed, where I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
What the f-
But he does make plays that you're like, whoa.
Cool, bro. Cool.
But those are important though.
Bo Nix made plays. Bo Nix was scrambling.
Listen,
Bo Nix was
I believe Bo Nix has a little bit of Jalen Hurts.
He does.
I
Jalen
believe-
Hurts?
Yeah, bro. To where like
That's a compliment.
Yeah. I
it's
meant
a
that as a
compliment.
compliment. I didn't mean it.
Oh, hey, I
like
gotta,
to where he's not like a great wow player, like
Yes.
that's gonna jump off your screen.
Makes fucking plays.
But then when he has the ball at the end of the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
I obviously wanted the Bills to win.
Yeah.
I love Josh to
Of
death.
course.
I had money on Josh.
Me too.
I wanted the Bills to win.
Me too.
I was scared shitless when they gave Bo Nix back the ball because he's been doing this all year.
Me too.
So like that counts for something. But so is Caleb. Caleb
guys, he
has
did it
won
in 2
7
straight
games.
weeks though.
He's
Yeah.
done it 7 times this year.
But like, think about what he just did in the playoffs against
Yeah.
the Packers.
Brother, Jaden did that all year last year.
But Jaden was beating up folks. Jaden that wasn't necessarily coming back. Jaden was walking in
There
arenas.
was games where he
I know,
came
but
back.
like in the playoffs, he was walking in and destroying
Against
folks.
Caleb.
Against us, he walked in and
last year against Caleb.
He put it out.
Oh,
he
he did.
took us out of the game in the first
Yeah,
half.
that's the only reason why I
know
don't
what
bring
I
him
mean?
up as much, except now
Yeah.
because he tore us a new one.
Yeah.
Last year against Caleb, made that play, that Hail Mary.
Listen,
They're both crazy.
They're
They're
both
both
wild.
crazy, brother.
Yeah.
They're both crazy.
I believe both of them are better than Drake. And I know that sounds crazy because he might just win MVP. I believe both of them are better
Listen,
than
yeah,
Drake.
but that's
Drake-
not fair, though.
No,
Drake-
and it's not a. By
Public
the way,
service
it's
is
not
not
to say
fair.
that he's trash.
not
I
fair,
think
bro.
I think they're both
It's
better
not
than
about
Drake.
being sure, but that's not fair, man. That's
No,
not,
but
you can't be
that's
better
just
than
my opinion,
somebody
though.
if the other somebody is the MVP of the league. You can't.
I know,
That's
and I
not
sound
fair.
crazy for it. I know, and I sound crazy for
What the
it.
fuck?
I know, and I sound crazy, but I think he believes the same thing in his heart of hearts.
I believe they are more talented than Drake May.
I think you think
Yeah,
they're
but
better.
that doesn't matter.
Hattie,
I believe. Can I just be honest with you about something? I believe they are more talented than Drake May is.
do you think they're better? Yes or no? Yes.
No.
I just answered your question. I believe they're more talented.
I don't.
Oh,
think
I
so.
want you to say it. Do you think they're better?
How?
Do I think they're better than Drake May?
How?
Do you think they're better quarterbacks? And I'm looking at you right in your soul.
I do, yes.
Okay. So why wouldn't?
But
they
I
in the
also
MVP
agree
running?
that on a list,
Why
Drake
wouldn't
has
they
to
in
go
the MVP
higher,
running?
right?
Because it's truly had Swade, like, not all things are created equal at the end of the fucking
Hakeem,
day,
if he
bro.
wins the Super Bowl and MVP,
Then I gotta shut the fuck up,
then
bro.
he's ranked higher than
Yeah,
him.
yes, yes, and my whole point,
brother.
my whole point, boys, it doesn't mean that just because I want to elevate him in there doesn't mean that we can't elevate other.
I
You
thought-
folks.
believe Joe Burrow is better than Matthew Stafford, right?
Today, like,
Just in general, as a quarterback, peak to peak, you
think
believe he's
they're
better
the
than
same.
Matthew Stafford.
I think-
to be completely honest with you, no, I don't believe that fully. No,
I think they're the same.
Oh, wow.
I personally.
No.
Think
I mean,
they're
I
the
personally think Joe Burrow is better than Matthew Stafford, peak to peak. But again, on an all-time list, if this guy goes and wins an MVP and 2 fucking Super Bowls, you got to keep your mouth shut.
no, I know.
And it's the same way.
same. Brother.
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't want you guys to do this to bring. Let's just say like. To compare like with the NBA and the NFL, we can't. NBA 82 games, NFL 18 games. How can you be the MVP of the league with 14 wins with your team going to an AFC championship and the other guy be better than you when he got bounced in the division round?
Good question.
That's
And
if he wins the MVP.
and he threw a
though.
pick.
Assuming
No,
he
he's
wins.
won the MVP. He's like it's basically like
He was Matthew Stafford was favored, but when the odds closed, he was a favorite to win the MVP.
I personally because I think
But whatever,
this-
like let's just say he does win the
yeah,
MVP, right?
Like, but, you're in MVP racing.
I
like
will
you're-
tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Yes,
Okay. For like Jaden, for example.
yes.
Or I'll take Caleb, whatever.
Okay,
Like this year, he had to play the Packers twice.
okay.
He had to play the Lions twice.
Okay.
And he lost the Lions both
Yeah.
times. Say what you want, the Lions still put up 30 on you.
And he's
Yes.
had to play the Vikings, who still have a good
And he had
defense.
to
Yeah.
play the Vikings twice. And
Okay.
he's played like a pretty tough schedule.
Okay.
I hate to do this, bro. I really, really, truly.
No, but it's
I
facts,
don't
though,
wanna
bro.
do it. They played 4 playoff teams in the regular season. They were
It's
two-
facts, though, bro.
They were 2-2, right?
Okay.
His week, like the first playoff game, I think Drake May. All jokes aside, I always talk about I hate his face and this and that. I'm fucking around, right? Kid's a stud.
Yeah, he's
All right, he's a stud.
There's nothing-
Drake May's a fucking stud. Okay. Week 1, bro, they play the Chargers, right? And he didn't he had 6 points going on the fourth quarter. His team held the Chargers to 3 points, right? Like there's a lot of guys that win that game.
Okay.
The next game, their defense. I don't know if his defense forced it or if the other quarterback just did it, but it was 5 turnovers. and he was still up 21-16 going in the fourth quarter, right? And out of those 21 points, 7 of them were a pick six, right? And he didn't play well. And now tomorrow, or this week coming up, like his team is about to play Jarrett Stidham. It's not the same thing, bro.
Yeah, he's playing.
It's not the same thing, bro.
He's playing.
Like the other guy has had to go through one of the best defenses in the league in the Packers, right? With a guy who, on the other side, you guys can say what you want about Jordan Love, bro. The motherfucker threw 4 touchdowns, 350 yards in that game, bro. You know what I mean? Like he had to go through that, and then he had to go play Matthew Stafford and that Rams defense and offense.
You know what I don't like about this though is
again, I believe if he wins, you have to rank him higher. I agree with you. You have to.
But he's played.
You have to.
He's played some. I know the strength of schedule is different.
He's a killer.
He played some teams, though.
Drake's a killer, bro.
He beat Josh. He beat Lamar.
I know he's a killer, bro.
He beat the Texas defense.
He beat Lamar in a quarter and a half.
Can I just be let me be respectful though. I'm not a big strength of schedule guy.
Yeah.
Because I believe that
you are, but you just don't know it though. That's why you don't believe in the Patriots and the Broncos.
Yeah, but like, let me say this.
Yeah.
I believe it goes both ways because like you get crucified if he would have went 8-8 this year, we would be like, oh, this motherfucker lost to all these bad teams and blah blah blah.
Yes, absolutely. But
so I believe
I don't know if we would have crucified.
But wait a second.
But that's true.
But wait,
that's true.
But wait though, I believe that everybody has to temper expectations when we know that he played a weak schedule, meaning that we don't call him the next Josh Allen because he did what he did, but it doesn't mean that we take all the credit. But just because I believe that Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams are better than him doesn't mean that I don't think he's already a top 10 quarterback in the league.
Okay.
Already.
That's fair.
It's not an indictment that he's not good.
Okay.
It's not. If you guys really want the truth, I believe like in 5 years that the ranking will be Caleb, Drake, and then Jaden. Because I truly have a bad feeling about Jaden. He's a very injury-prone player, and it goes back to his college
days. He's on the worst franchise from all.
He's on the worst franchise, but I just believe in general he doesn't know how to protect himself, and I see him as a guy that's always going to be a little bit hurt. I hope I'm wrong. That's just going to matter. That's
fine
because it's happening with
if
Joe.
If you are wrong and he stays healthy though, he's better than the other two.
All three,
possibly, but I believe it's going to be a battle. But I just want to make sure I just view the talent with those two guys so fucking high that just because I think Drake is third on them doesn't mean that I think Drake's a bum.
I believe in the next 2 or 3 years they will all surpass Justin Herbert. Unfortunately, on a ranking.
I
don't know, but how do you not put Drake if he wins an MVP? If he wins MVP and wins the Super Bowl MVP, how do we not put him in there already?
I'm going to.
Yeah, I will too. Because I'm not going to.
I had Jaden last year over Justin Herbert.
I believe Jaden is better than Justin Herbert.
That's my opinion, man.
Yep.
Like if he was,
I think we're on the same page here.
Yeah, I mean,
and I love Justin. Not yet, not today though.
I think like
not today.
I'm still taking Justin over.
I'm taking Jaden, bro.
I'm talking about over Drake.
Over Drake, but over Jaden, I'm not taking Justin.
Today, I still.
Guys, if you told me like they're both going to be healthy for 10 years, I'm taking Jaden. I don't think that's
absolutely
a question for me, because everything you could say about Justin Herbert's team's downfall, you could say for Jaden. Jaden took him to the NFC Championship game. Yeah.
Well, with the worst
team.
You know
what I mean? Like with the worst. Like this is
worst team, worst coach, worst team, worst everything.
Oh, definitely. Like,
okay,
but Jaden could be like he's saying. It could be 3 of them in that class.
You know what he could be?
It could be 3 of them in that class.
You know what he could be? I hope to God that he could be another RG3.
I hope not.
No, I hope not. But like, it's just you guys got to realize it. Like, I was thinking,
and you know who Caleb could be? Another CJ Stroud.
No. It's all.
CJ had a crazy, what's it called? Rookie year, crazy sophomore year.
I don't think anybody's ever looked
not
at
crazy,
CJ.
but
but nobody ever looked at the talent. But nobody looked at the talent.
This guy's way better though. Just like as a quarterback, he's way better, bro.
Man,
Wait, you're telling me you're not amazed by some of the shit he was doing, bro?
Well, it's not even about amazed, though, brother.
I see what he's saying though. Like sometimes just because a guy is a playmaker doesn't mean he's one day gonna be a GOAT. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not saying you go. Listen, I'm just saying
you are.
Yeah, that's what the fuck
guys. I'm thinking
if you're saying he's gonna be one of those guys are GOATs.
I mean, I just think he's gonna be elite of the elites. That's just me, though.
Maybe.
You know.
Maybe.
I bet you he will be. It's too early for me to say.
Brother, yeah. I don't even like. I'm saying maybe for Caleb, not because I hate him, whatever. Even with Jaden, with Drake, with both.
No,
maybe.
Yeah, no, you're 100%.
Yeah,
maybe.
I
you're good with that.
Honestly,
we like to jump.
I don't like
the Jaden one. The Jaden one, if he stays healthy, is pretty sure.
But you. I think sometimes we jump into the pool a little bit quick, and you don't even want to put your toe in that. Bitch.
I don't because I have to see more.
You don't even want to put your.
I was telling you about Caleb about last year, right?
But you were wrong about Caleb
last year. I was right. What are you talking about?
kid's first year, he had 30 touchdowns and 7 picks.
I understand
He had
that.
a good
But,
year, bro.
okay, but for a first round pick,
It was one of the best ever. It was
a
one of the
first
best
overall
years ever, bro.
All right,
First
smart
overall
dudes.
pick. That's all I'm saying. It's like, you don't got to go all the way to go. But let's just not like
Just because I got my just because I'm in the
don't let him start. Don't let him make you start putting expectations on goal on Caleb Williams. This is fucked up. This is
I
what-
didn't say goat.
Remember how I said in the beginning.
Yes.
I don't want the expectation on him.
yes,
Because here's what's gonna happen. I know you two. I know me. We're
I
all a bunch of
never-
fucking peons in this group. Just let me hear me out.
never.
Hear me out. I know you motherfuckers like I know the back of my ass. This is what's gonna happen. He's gonna build him up. Now he's gonna put him on a statue
Yes.
that you have to match up to him now.
Yes.
So now you're gonna start grading Caleb Williams based on Patrick fucking Mahomes.
well, no.
Because that's where he's gonna do it.
Yeah, but
And that's what he's gonna push you to
he
do.
did it last year.
And who's gonna live up to Patrick Mahomes?
I'm not saying
Nobody
he's
is.
petty.
You said that last year.
I'm not saying he's petty.
You said that last
I said
year.
he was
So
petty.
is he the next Patty? He said it last year. And then now his question is he
Josh.
gonna be Pat Lamar and Josh? And he's saying
And
he's not
Caleb.
those guys.
brother.
Do not let him do this.
I'll never, brother.
Please.
Oh man,
Listen,
I've been
I'm in the
shitting-
pool swimming.
Enjoy Caleb.
Listen,
Enjoy
I'm in
him, bro.
Listen, I'm in a pool.
I have to like
Enjoy him,
I
bro.
have to.
Yeah, that's
mirror-
the thing though. But
I have
enjoy
to
him.
box myself out of this guy when he talks about these players because he.
Listen, well, there's a thing. I love him to death.
Yeah.
This is my brother. This is my
Yeah.
blood right here. This is my
Yes.
flesh right
I
here,
know.
bro. I know how he is.
Yeah.
It's one of two things.
Yes.
Right? It's a kind of a hedge. It's kind of a hedge because
Yeah.
look what he does.
I know it
Oh
is.
my god.
If he says it and he's right, it's like, look, I said it and I
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah.
And if he says it and he's wrong,
Yeah.
well, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, yeah, Caleb ain't Pat.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what'd you accomplish?
Listen,
You
I'm in the
motherfucker.
pool and I'm swimming.
He just always wants to be the first.
Can I just ask something? I'm in the pool. I'm swimming. I got my Pepsi Zero and I'm drinking. I'm not asking you to come into the pool with me. I'm just asking you to sit on the pool and put your legs in there. I'm not asking you. To
Yeah, but
swim.
also don't expect Caleb Williams to jump out of the pool and play lifeguard either, though.
Yeah.
Just
You know
enjoy
what I'm
him
doing?
swimming, man.
You know what I'm doing?
You're just sitting. Are you,
I'm sitting there. I'm tanning.
I like it.
I'm tanning.
He's not ready.
but Hetty has his legs inside the pool with me.
Oh, I'm still my legs in the pool. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm
No,
tanning.
you're standing up in the pool. You're not fooling. You're not chilling.
No, I'm tanning, but I got my legs kicking in the pool.
Nah.
Oh yeah, I see
Listen,
it.
He's on the stairs of the pool, like this.
I'm in the.
I'm still trying to get that color though.
My baby, I'm under the umbrella. I'm on the thing we see in Cancun.
Where am I, Swade?
You're 17 feet deep. Just swimming for your
Swade's
life.
like when we're in Cancun, swimming, doing flips in the.
I can swim.
All right,
I'm tanning.
all right, that's cool. I'm cool
Caleb
with
Williams, please don't ruin it.
I'm a drag you.
Don't ruin it.
I'ma
because
drag
I
you.
swear to God, I was so fucking happy when you threw that pick because of you.
You see, that's what I didn't want to happen.
Yeah, but
No.
because of him.
Because
But
I
why?
didn't-
What did I do?
Because of
he's-
him.
He is a crazy talent, isn't
Yeah, maybe.
he? As a talent, I'm saying.
Maybe.
I'm saying as a talent.
Okay, cool. Maybe.
He's a crazy talent. right?
Maybe. Go ahead.
Enjoy that talent.
maybe.
Don't let him not let you enjoy
Because
it.
he's not
Come
gonna
on,
let me
bro.
enjoy it.
No, but
Just
what
like
did I
how
do?
he didn't let me enjoy Patty, he's not gonna let me enjoy Caleb.
That's
Enjoy
on
it,
you.
That's not on me.
That's on you,
Can
bro.
you-
All I'm saying.
It's fun to watch, bro.
All I'm
Enjoy
telling
it.
you is that Caleb is really fucking good. He's.
And by the way, he could be the Iceman without being a top 3 quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, he could
That's
just
so disrespectful, bro.
Why?
That's so disrespectful, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Iceman. Iceman in your second year, you're gonna get a nickname? Who the fuck are you? And in your second year, you're gonna get a nickname?
It's been clutch, bro.
Motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
All right, boys. Before we get out of here, I want some predictions from you guys because we're gonna hold this shit on camera.
Yes.
I believe Hattie was wrong all
Yes.
last week. I'm just saying. I love.
He was wrong about what?
About the Texans and about the Bears.
Yeah, this guy fucking sucks. That's what I'm fucking
He
talking
called the
about.
Texans the fucking next big thing. Okay.
They were.
This guy sucks.
The quarterback had 5 turnovers.
This guy calling the New York Giants. They're gonna go on their New York Giant run.
They weren't the New York Giants defense.
Probably better.
I'm just trolling. Denver Patriots.
I'll go last.
No, I want you to go first.
Go
Me
first.
Patriots. It's pretty obvious.
I believe Denver will cover, but I'm going Patriots.
Go with
I mean, who would I? This is the best way to ask me this question. Who would I put money on?
Drake May or Jared Statham.
I don't think that's really going to matter that much. I believe that Patriots are going to win, but I believe it's not going to be this blowout game.
Yeah, I think Denver will cover.
I
that one.
duly
you know
truly
what Sean
believe.
Payton said, right?
He said,
About-
"Yeah, fuck Sean Payton."
I mean, no, man. If there's a coach that I believe it's Sean fucking Payton, man.
You believe Sean Payton? That motherfucker lies to his teeth. I can't stand him. I'm so sorry.
I can't stand
Yeah, I'm sorry. Man,
Me
for the
neither.
camera.
Me
I
neither.
can't stand him. But
Me neither.
I heard what he said. He's like, I have 2 number ones.
Yes.
That motherfucker has
Played for
zero.
the Patriots,
number
by the
one.
way.
When you have two of them, you have zero.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
That's also true.
Yeah. That's the
I
big
mean,
tu- the big
Bo
Tunas.
Nix is their number one.
Big Tunas has that.
So
He's
Patriots.
a liar.
I'm going with Patriots. If I'm putting money on, I'm putting money on the Patriots. Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
Rams or Seahawks?
I'm putting. I will be putting money on the Rams, so I believe the Rams will win.
But
Oh, no buts.
you sure?
Rams.
That's a first. Go ahead, Eddie.
But no,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You want me to hedge? No, it's Rams.
Who do you got?
Me? Oh, I have the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Oh, I have the Seahawks. By the way, before you even give me your answer, I read this stat. In the meetings that they played against each other, can you guess who has more wins? Seahawks or Rams?
I bet you it's tied. Is that why you're bringing it up?
It's not.
The Rams.
The Rams have one more win
That's all time.
all time.
That's wild.
One more win.
Now this game is really hard to kind of predict
It's-
because the first time
Here's
that
why I go back and forth. Seattle's defense is unbelievable,
Yes.
right? The last 2 times we saw the Rams play them, they dominated them. They lost one of those games, but it was like a miraculous, nasty one-off comeback.
The last time?
yeah,
yeah.
you remember when?
They
But
lost
like-
by one.
Yeah,
Yeah, but do you
that's what
remember
I'm
when
saying.
the
But they were up
Yeah, I
30 to
remember.
fucking
Yeah. I remember.
13.
So who you picking, man?
He has to go fucking
I believe it's inevitable we're going to get to 2 MVP candidates in the Super Bowl. I'm going Rams
Wow.
on this one.
Wow. Okay. I'm
I got
by myself?
Seahawks and, no,
You're talking about me? I should have changed from the Rams after I heard you say Rams. Motherfuckers 3-18 with money lines this year.
hey,
You're talking
how about
me.
that over? How about that over, man? Maybe I got
and-
something new here. Eddie, you gonna ride that over ride with me?
In 57 matchups, the Seahawks have 29 wins and the Rams have 28 wins. In those games, listen to this. Seattle has scored 1,223 points, and LA has scored 1,222 points.
That's wild. Have you ever seen that Justin Herbert shit from last year? Where he's like exactly 500 in his career.
Yeah.
And like exactly 500.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Bro. It was
Can we
crazy
all
shit.
agree on one thing? I really fucking hope the Patriots win. I really hope the Rams win because I do not want to see a Denver and Seahawks. I don't want to see Jared Stidham and Darnold.
I
in a
agree.
Super
Yeah, I
Bowl.
agree as well.
I
Like-
believe the Patriots are a lock.
Yeah, I like just from a viewership standpoint.
Yeah.
I even the Rams versus Patriots isn't like this. Oh wow,
Yes,
but it has some stories and it'll be pretty cool and there'll be some good players out there. I don't want to see Jared Stidham and Darnold out there. I'm sorry, I just don't want to do it.
I also don't want to see Jared Stidham and Matthew Stafford though.
There's only one alternative. There's only one thing I want to
No,
see:
there's two.
Rams
Drake
and
May.
Patriots.
I'd rather see. I'd see Darnold and Drake May.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Darnold. It's the Patriots
I
and
guess.
the Seahawks.
I
Like,
guess.
I'd see the Patriots and
I
the
guess
Seahawks.
the Patriots and Seahawks would be cool. Denver can't be.
That's
in
an
there.
under. Do not ride the over on that game.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 'cause
Positive.
both quarterbacks are not good.
Are you sure?
I'm
Positive.
very positive.
Are you
And
sure?
both defenses are fucking
Very
elite.
positive.
I'm over Keem now.
So-
I'm no longer money Glenn Keem. I'm
My
over Keem.
thing
Shut the
is
fuck
I
up.
still think the Sam Darnold fuckery and fuck up is coming in this playoff system.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it-
I don't
yeah.
think
No,
it.
against the Rams it matters.
No, it
like
doesn't.
no, your best defense against the Rams is going to hold them to 24.
Katie, can I ask you a question though? So
That's
the
the
first time
problem.
that they played them,
Yeah. This ain't guys. I
I know
love
something
him
like
to
this.
death, and you might want to blurt this out. I just won't say it. This ain't Brock Purdy they're playing.
okay,
Yeah,
but
I
Eddie,
understand
the
that.
first
Say it.
time
We'll
that
blur
the
it out.
Rams,
Say it.
Can you blur it out?
Yeah, he can blur it
Can
out.
you remind him to blur it
Can
out?
I say it? Can I
This
say
ain't
it?
cock Purdy.
Thank
This
you.
is fucking talking
guys,
about, bro.
but
This is-
I'm
this is-
talking about the first time
Matthew
that
Stafford,
the
bro.
first time that the Rams and the Seahawks played this year, Darnold threw 4 picks and they only lost by 3,
I understand how many points they give up.
like 10. The first time that the Rams and Wichita
Okay.
didn't play was
The next time they played, how many did they give up?
Oh, it was a lot. It was like
And
6.
and who wasn't playing in that game?
What do you
Their
mean?
best touchdown target wasn't even playing
Who?
in that game.
Devontae
Devontae wasn't
Adams.
And
playing
that's
in the
why
second
I'm
game.
taking the Rams, brother.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I believe it's going to be a great game, and I believe it's going to be it over. And I might just take the over to fuck the whole money line.
you should
thing.
probably just take the over because
Yep.
the over might be. What's the line on that game right now?
I bet you, because now I'm like this guy. Oops, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. 57.
Rams and Seahawks?
44 and a half, 46 and a half.
50 to 1.
No, 46 and a half. 45 and a half. I'm
Yeah.
just checking if Lonzo Ball has more than 2 points. That's all.
Probably not. You should have taken
It's 46 and a half.
Well, nice.
And the line for the Patriots and Broncos is 42 and a half.
That's crazy.
Alrighty, boys.
Just update to everyone out there. The New York Knicks beat the Brooklyn Nets today 120
To 66.
66.
How many points is that?
54.
Oh, that's why OG had 0 steals. Okay, cool.
Episode 69
Is-
is officially in the books. Can't wait for all you guys. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Just please do it. Please, 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 please.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the only way you support us. You know what I'm saying? And comment on it. Tell us if we suck. Tell us if we don't. I really appreciate it, right? I mean, like, tell
Hold
us.
up.
If you suck.
Hold up. You had the Rams and the Patriots. You had the Rams and the Patriots.
You have the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Who wins the Super Bowl?
Well, we'll talk about that when it comes.
The Rams.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick the Rams if we can.
And I would pick the Rams also.
You guys do that.
You're gonna pick the Patriots over the Rams?
Absolutely.
He should stick with his guns.
He should.
I mean, like it'd be wrong.
They're actually gonna play a quarterback though if they get through the Super Bowl.
We out, baby.